Let's compare a UK sparkling, a Australian sparkling, and a champagne, which is a French sparkling. We're doing this blind today without the branding, without the labels, without the subjectivity. We're just going to base it on objectivity around which ones do we like and why.
Yeah.
And also trying to pick which wine is from which region as well. So today's episode's around Battle of the Bubbles. So Battle of the Bubbles, the reason why I'm doing today is we've got 3 fantastic wines provided by Vera Wines. So the great people there, Josh and Florence, champions, based in Hamilton, right near Newcastle. So the suggestion was, let's compare a UK sparkling, a Australian sparkling, and a champagne, which is a French sparkling. So we're doing this blind today to try and, I guess, one, without the branding, without the labels, without the subjectivity influence onto, we're just going to base it on objectivity around which ones do we like and why.
Yeah.
And also trying to pick which wine is from which region as well. So as we taste this wine, I'm going to provide a bit more context about Australian champagne consumption as well. So how do you think the trend is at the moment for champagne consumption in Australia?
I think the general news, going back to the bubbles index, the general news is that life's a bit tough right now, cost of living's high. And so champagne drinking must be lower, is my gut feel.
It is actually different.
Yeah.
I think previously Australia has been one of the biggest markets for champagne. But in my research, the champagne orders has dropped in 2024 by 51%.
Wow.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, there's been a shift from champagne to local sparkling.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I think is due to a lot of awards given to local sparkling, from like Tassie and Great Southern as well. Like they're doing great things in those spaces and they're starting to get the accolades associated with it. So I think there's been more recognition around we've got really good sparkling wines that can compete against some of the champagne houses at a fraction of the price.
So if it's gone down by 51, has it gone up by 51 on the local side?
It says that overall we've increased by 4.3% from 2023. Okay, and the production's also increased in Australia as well by 5.2%.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall we see this drop down in champagne. That's import, so it could have been like a backlog of champagne is still here.
Sure.
But overall, it feels like the trend is reducing champagne consumption, increase Australian sparkling consumption, which is an interesting trend. And it's also good, I guess, being an Australian podcast to support Australians. But, we are going to put that to the test today about which wine or which sparkling do we prefer.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 today. Our producers have poured them blind. We'll go one by one. Let's try A first and see how we think.
And the colors of A, let's see. It does feel it feels a bit darker, browner than the others. Trying to get this against the white. Right? Or is it just me? It does feel like it's a bit browner on the A.
The A does look darker. So are we just going to do it completely blind, or do I talk through each one? Do you have to try and guess which one is which?
Let's talk through each one because I know I wouldn't be able to pick it out, and maybe through your notes you'll give me some hints.
Okay. Yep. So one of them is the NYTimber, which is from the UK. So multi-vintage, one of the flagship English sparkling wines that we've had before. And with this one, it's a mix of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. It is aged over lees for 3 years, and tasting notes, I'm going to give it to you, is pale golden hue, persistent bubbles, nose as aromas of toasted brioche, apple, citrus zest, and on the palate, flavors of honey, almond, pastry, and baked apples, culminating in a long, elegant finish.
Yep, got it.
Are you matching that?
I've had A, and I'm just thinking about what you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2. This feels like going on a date, right? Do you prefer, girlfriend number 1, 2, or 3?
You have dates with 3 women at the same time? What?
No, it's like Jesus, showing my age.
Yeah, perfect match.
Perfect match.
Well, I'm showing my age too. What's the equivalent now of
So
okay, we don't know.
It's like, they
I'm
don't
sure
do
I
it.
saw
It's
something
Tinder
on the-
now, right? Or
Yeah. There was something on the TikTok.
Bumble? I don't know.
Bumble.
Well, what's your one? Grinder? Is it?
Kinda.
Next one is these French names are always difficult to pronounce, but the Champagne Allouchery-Deguerne Premier Cru non-vintage. Okay, so the Champagne Allouchery-Deguerne Premier Cru is a notable grower champagne from Montagne de Reims region, which is Champagne region. Producer established in 1998. Composition is Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier. Again, it's Premier Cru, so it's up there, not quite Grand Cru, but Premier Cru. The aromas, red and black fruits, hints of brioche and citrus, and the palate, fresh and balanced, showcasing minerality typical of the region. Minerality typical of the region.
Okay.
Wine number 3. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh,
What's that? Is that the
ah.
theme song to Perfect Match?
I think so.
You say you're showing your age and then you consistently show it.
Wine number 3. From Australia, from Tasmania. Stefano Lubiana Blanc de Blanc, sparkling 2016. Okay. We've been here before. I've been here before. Stefano Lubiana does cracking wines here in the Derwent Valley in Tasmania, biodynamic and organic. In terms of the wine itself, 7 years on lease, followed by 12 months under cork. So a bit of age there. 2016, yeah. So this might be fairly close to current release. Appearance, pale yellow with a fine persistent bead. Aromas, lemon, honeysuckle, custard apple, toasty element reminiscent of freshly baked pastries like croissants and almond danishes. On the palate, creme caramel, creme d'amande, which is, I think, almond cream or something like that, and an apple tartatan, culminating a long, rich finish with a supple mousse. Jason,
Yeah.
which wine are you going to pick?
Wife or wine? Which one are we going with? The one that I like the most is A. A's kind of got more intensity in terms of the aroma and in terms of the flavor. It's got a nice texture. I'm guessing it's got a bit of lees to it, lees aging, and that smell of kind of apple, caramel, baked apple. Sorry,
You like
really shines through.
You like this one because a bit deeper, richer
Intensity of flavor.
Intensity of flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I like the texture of it. Yeah.
So you pick wife A.
Mm.
We're at B.
Are we grading them or are we trying to work out which is
Which is which? Which is
Yeah,
which?
okay. So I feel like B doesn't have as much lees aging on it. The textural feel of it is a bit lighter, a bit more acidic. So I'm trying to remember from your notes. I feel like that might be NYTimber.
Mm. Well,
So-
hold it.
Yep.
So C, what do you think about C?
And
What do
then
you-
C
try
has to
try
be-
the C, try the C,
Yeah.
try the C.
I definitely like C and A, but I feel like C
Ooh.
is
Okay.
the
Okay.
Lubiana. So I reckon,
This is like Cluedo now.
yeah, A, champagne, B, NYTimber, C, Stefano Lubiana. Got it right.
I agree.
Oh yes. Oh, okay. I thought you gave the answer.
I agree. Should we unveil?
Oh yeah. Let's
go one by
unveil.
one. So which one should we open for first?
Let's start from A. A. We did this blind, so
And you said this one was
champagne.
champagne. Oh,
Hey, that's right. That's pretty good. How do you pronounce that again?
Allouchery-Deguerne. Do you want to try it?
Allouchery-Deguerne. Yep. Okay.
Hey,
Let's
do
go.
C. Let's do
Let's
C.
do C. C. I was saying Stefano. You were saying Stefano.
Stefano as well. Da-da-da-da.
NYTimber!
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay.
And then B is Yellowtail.
Stefano Lubiana. Lubiana. That's so interesting. I was expecting the reverse. I was expecting NYTimber swapped with Stefano. I didn't get to ask you, which of those did you prefer in general, A, B, or C?
I think I like the champagne.
Yeah.
A, but also I think because it has a bit more Pinot Noir to it, which
Yep.
is, and Chardonnay, which has a bit more richness to it. But I didn't mind the Stefano as well, I think,
Which was the B.
which is the B.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the NYTimber was the one that I thought was the Stefano's.
So just
Wow.
in terms of pricing, give you a view. So the Stefano Lubiana is $75. The champagne is $115, and the NYTimber is $105.
So the champagne was what? How much?
$115. The NYTimber is $105, and the Stefano Lubiana is $75.
Oh, wow. Price difference of the Stefano is significant.
So how do you think, what does that mean for you then? Like, do you think sparkling is good in Australia, UK versus Australia versus champagne? Like, do you think each has its own merits, or do you think there's a clear winner here?
I think for my personal preference, I did prefer the champagne, and I said that at the start with everything else covered. So just that complexity and depth within the flavors and the aroma really stood out. Across all of them, I don't think any of them are like bad quality. I'm not thinking back to the days where we were having some cheap moe and strawberries, and it was just disgusting trying to drink it down.
I had moe the other day.
Yeah, there you go. So I think each of them probably represents their area and their region. And the price difference is so interesting because 115 for the champagne versus 75.
Yeah.
There's a good savings in supporting local.
When you think about it, you know, it's you know, with the ones from the UK and champagne, there's the import customs tax on it, right? So when you think about it, taking that one out, they're all pretty much similar pricing.
Yep. Okay. Fair. Yep.
So, but then, to my point at the start around thought of the week, you know, if Lubiana's kind of hitting up, they're getting close towards the NYTimbers and the champagne, then why not, right? And, you know, this is just one example of Australian sparkling when there's a lot more out there, you know, House of Arras.
Sparkling from Great Southern.
Yeah, sparkling from Great Southern, Howard Park. You know, there's plenty of stuff going on. I think when I was looking at before in Tasmania, said that, again, the French are going to have conniptions about this one, but they said that that soil there is very similar to what's in Champagne, and that's why they started planting a lot more sparkling now. And even though it's a small industry there, they're doing fantastic stuff, and that's been shown in this one, Lubiana. Yeah,
I agree. Like I said, I think the quality is good across all of each. If we go by the bubble index, then just choose your price, and you're not going to be disappointed. But I think with this tasting, definitely the champagne, Grower Champagne stood out. Yep.
So the two questions I have for you guys is, what sparkling are you drinking these days? And are you drinking more Australian sparkling as opposed to champagne? Let us know in the comments below.
And that's us at the wind up. As we like to say here, drink more, try more, learn more. Thanks all.